Hello, it's Vicki LaRoe with Modern Jewelry Makers. Thank you for joining me today. I know I'm on camera, look! Very exciting. It's because I have a very special event that I want to share the details with you today. We have an online class sample sale going live tonight, Wednesday, March 27th at 7:30 p.m. And if you're not familiar with what that is, if you're brand new to me and the channel, I'm going to explain it in just a second. But this sale event is very special. It's open to everyone. You don't have to be a member or a subscriber or a previous customer or anything like that. It'll be live tonight. I'll leave a link below. If you're watching this after, like probably up to a week after, use the link anyway. See if the sale is still going on. If it's quite a bit after that, that's okay. This is gorgeous jewelry. Let's look at beautiful jewelry for inspiration. That's still fun too. So we're going to have a good time. Now, again, if you're just finding the channel or new to me, again, I'm Vicki LaRoe. I owned a big, beautiful bead store in Tacoma, Washington called the Bead Factory for 27 years. And we taught classes virtually every day. And sometimes multiple, on one day. And we taught a series of like technique classes to teach you how to make jewelry. But then we would offer what we called project classes, and where people could sign up to make that particular project, this, that, whatever. And they'd come to class, make that piece. And we would change that schedule out every 3 months. And when we were teaching that class, every time we taught that particular class, we made a new sample. We made that necklace over again every time we taught it. And we had that class probably 3 or 4 times the schedule. Oh, I have, right? We used to send out, here's our class catalogs. Remember catalogs, right? Here's all our classes. And we were serious, right? There's a huge full color catalog, tons of pictures. And then we put this in the mail to everyone. Right, so with a calendar in the back, and we had a fun preview night. That was kind of like a fashion show. You could come look at all the previews and sign up. Very fun. Since 2020, we've been 100% online. And what I was going to say is every 3 months, we had a new schedule. We would take all the samples from the previous quarter that we'd made, and we'd have a sample sale. And so it was that class sample, but we'd mark it down at least 25% less than the cost of materials. So less than if you bought everything to make it yourself. Here's the piece already made and gorgeous for you to wear or give or what have you. And they were very popular. We've been 100% online since 2020. And while I don't have as many classes, I still have been doing online classes and then doing our class projects designs as kits, right? You can order the kit online, and then I make a tutorial video that comes with it too. So it's kind of like having the class information. Anyway, I've been doing this now for a few years, and I have quite a few samples, class samples that I have taught. And I did a small one a couple of months ago, and if you've ever got that decluttering bug, I just started, collecting a bunch more. So I'm excited to share them with you today, and I wanted to go through them. There are, I know you can only see a couple, I could only fit so many on camera, but there's 60 pieces, 60-some pieces, and so I at least want to be able to show them. Hopefully we'll get to all of them as quick as I can. But a couple of them, or a few of them, I want to be able to share more details about them, maybe try them on and show different ways they can be worn or different ways they can be altered or converted if you don't like a particular length or, something about that. And this video allows me to do that because online there's just the photo, right? And I don't feel like that necessarily gives you enough information about the piece. And even more exciting, they're all on sale for an insane price. They're all at least 50% than the cost of the original kit, but as always, at least 25% less than if you made it yourself, and many are even less than that. And several of them are samples from kits and online classes I've had over the last couple years. but many are even from before that, from the shop. And so there's a nice variety here. I have broken them up into categories. And so statement necklaces, statement bracelets, gemstone pieces, sets. I have quite a few sets that are like a necklace earring, bracelet earring thing, statement earrings, and then earring sets. And so, again, I'll kind of walk through those or go through them as quick as I can, get them out of the way and show you different ones. And so grab a cup of coffee, tea, whatever, pull up a chair, let's have some fun looking at some jewelry pieces. Okay, so I have notes here so that I don't forget things. Oftentimes in videos, I'm not super comfortable sharing prices just in case things change, but these are going to sell pretty quickly, and so I have the list here. If I have it handy, I will share, the value they're going to be, of course. So let's start with what I have on. I have on, these are 2 pieces, and I wish I could be closer. There's just no way for me to fit everything, but of course there'll be close-up pictures on the website. This is 2 pieces that just happen to look gorgeous together, and these were on the last sample and sale, and no one bought them, but they are fantastic. So, right, this is one, and let me get it off. That is shorter with the draped chains and crystals. This is pretty hard class, actually. Let me see if I can get a board here. Once I start getting other things off their display stand, I can use those. But it's a lovely piece, and a beautiful kind of neutral with lots of champagne crystals and gold chains, and really beautiful. And with several of the pieces, especially if they're older, I swapped out any kind of clasps that were, or anything that was, maybe if it was tarnished or just anything like that. And then this is our Luxe Layers necklace, which is gorgeous, right? She's so pretty. And this is also obviously in a gold and really neutral colors in the champagne, and she's lovely. And you can, cut this as shorter if you want it shorter, but it's a beautiful piece. So these are, where do I have the prices? The other thing to remember with, I'm going by kit prices, but especially the classes in the store were another $35. So whatever, price here I'm quoting is just the price of the kit. Our Luxe Layers. So yeah, her kit was $65. And the materials cost just to make her is close to $50, and she's on sale for $38. It's insane. Right, it's such a beautiful piece. And again, if you're not familiar with our jewelry and quality, you can watch much of other videos, but we use very high quality materials, only the highest quality chains, findings, Don't want to go through a bunch of stuff that people know, but again, most of this jewelry has been around for years and years and years and held up beautifully. I only had to change out a few things. This is our draped chains crystal. She has not been a class for a long time. This was a class from the shop. So anyway, materials $35. She's on sale for $24. And so as a class, again, her class kit was, 10 years ago was probably close to $45, but only $24. So if you want that beautiful look I was wearing combined, it's around $50, almost $60. It's gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to do these big ones so they get out of my way first. And I'm not going to put them all on. Only a few that I want to make impact. This is I love this piece. This is our ombre amulet necklace that was also on last sale. And you can adjust the, length and stuff if you want. But she's so pretty. And, especially if you love those warm colors. I'm trying to be on my tippy toes so you can get it. I should have made it probably shorter. But most of these have an adjustable clasp, so you could adjust the length however, you like. But she's so beautiful. And this was a really, really hard clasp. I mean, that's kind of one thing with a lot of these bigger, especially the statement pieces. I'd forgotten how difficult some of them were to do until I did them again. But let's see, we just taught this last year, $75 for the kit. The materials are $50, over $50 just for materials alone. And she is on sale also for $38. Like, what? Right? And, I hate to kind of blow my own horn, but obviously they're made really nicely, with great, quality. Okay, so I'm going to move some of that stands away. And like I said, I'm not going to take them all off. This is so lovely. This is our floral waterfall, our lucite floral waterfall lariat that I dyed all the lucite. And we had this class last year as well. This kit was $95. And so the sample is available. It looks like it's a lariat. You can make it as a lariat. I don't have it as one. I have this joined here at the middle with the clasp on back, so you can adjust the length. However, if you prefer to wear it as a lariat, you just have to take that, there's a little jump ring and stuff here, you'll know what you're looking at. You just have to take that little jump ring off, and then it's a lariat that will end up looking practically the same. But I just liked having the middle joined so that it always stays looking like this. I don't have to kind of play with it every time I go to wear it. But it's just so fabulous. It's hard for me to let go of some of these things, but they need to go to a home that loves them and will wear them, and instead of sitting around here. So I'm just looking at a price. So right, she was $95. Just materials are close to $70, $65, $66 for materials. She is only $55. Right? I mean, and again, all these are one of a kind, meaning there's only one of them, right? And again, often from my sample, I've used the best, right? The best colors, the best materials and things. So gorgeous. Let's do. So if you've been an OG, long-time customer, you're not gonna believe that I'm gonna let this go. She's a beautiful piece. So, just quick story time. My husband, Mark, and I used to teach together, and he would teach, my ex-husband, would teach what's called hot connection classes, right? Soldering, metalsmithing, all that stuff. And then I would teach the cold connection work. And so we had quite a few designs that quite a few classes where I designed the piece, where you would make the metalsmithing piece. So in this case, the dragonflies, right? The sterling dragonflies. Sorry, the light's right on them, but they're so pretty. The sterling dragonflies, there's a large one there, and then two small ones at the bottom. So in the morning, you made the metalsmithing piece in his class, and then in the afternoon, you came into my classroom, and we put them together into a lovely piece of jewelry. And so in this case, we put together the lariat here, which is so gorgeous. And I, since some of the brighter chain was tarnished, so I went ahead and redid all the chain and polished everything up. And this is kind of what I mean. I've forgotten how much work these classes were. This is a really advanced class, besides having to know the hot connection work and thing. Even the cold connection part was a lot of work. There's a lot of dangles and things here, but she's stunning. It's such a beautiful, beautiful piece. And let me untie. And it stays, because the way it's weighted, it stays beautifully. Right? It's even kind of cute like that. And then again, the way it's like weighted, it's not going to go anywhere. It's really, really pretty. Throughout it uses really beautiful freshwater pearls, like really nice quality freshwater pearls and crystals. Again, the light's gonna like blind because I just polished them, and so they're all sparkly and shiny. But they're really beautiful. There's 2 tones of chain that are like wrapped into each other, and then all the dangles. And so one thing I wanted to point out with her is, if you don't care for a lariat style, it's very easy just to turn this one into a necklace, right? I mean, cut that chain wherever you want, however long you want her to be. And then the bottom dragonflies could easily be earrings, right? They're ready to go. I would put the ear wire here, cut that chain off and add the ear wire, and she's all done. She's ready to go. I did all the hard part. Here, I just rewired all this and replaced it with brand new everything. All those tiny head pin wraps and everything. It was a lot of work. This was a great class, and it's a great piece. I love it a lot. But again, I can't hang on to everything. So she's beautiful. So this piece, again, it's close to 10 years old, but all been, refreshed and lovely. Let's see, I can't recall. The original kit was probably about $95, but again, that was 10 years ago. Metals have gone sky high, and so I have remade these dragonflies, right? I've had them cast, and they are on the website. I have a few of them left, but the smaller ones are $25 a piece, and the larger one, I don't have the larger one available for sale, but it's twice the weight, and so it would be twice the price. So what I'm trying to say is there's $100 alone with just the dragonflies, and this piece is going to be available for $75. I know, it's crazy. So just the sterling, there's $100 just in the dragonflies, and then there are beautiful high quality freshwater pearls, tons of them, used everywhere there's a connection. So that's a gorgeous piece. Anyway, I need to be faster. We're going to be here all day. I want to make sure I finish all the statement necklaces. Triple tassel, gorgeous, lovely, great colors. These grays and opals. This is such a beauty. If you love a beaded crystal piece, she is gorgeous. Everything has an adjustable clasp, so if you like something longer, this can easily be worn longer. If you like our triple tassel, this kit was $65. Her materials was $48, and she's on sale for $38. If you made this piece, it's so much work. Maybe different work than all the wire work and stuff we just looked at, but so much work, so much beading, so much crimping and crimp covers, and a lot of actually math going on there to make that work. Hard, challenging classes for sure. But she's a beauty. I mean, in a great classic color. You can't go wrong with grays and blacks, for sure. I love that piece. Okay, let's scoot. I'm able to make some room here. This pearl collar was from the store. I had it on the last sale. Sometimes you can't see it really well in the black. I only have so many white. It's woven leather. The pearls are about 9 millimeter in the most beautiful, beautiful, like chocolatey brown, with like a plummy kind of, I'm trying to say, like luster on it. They're so gorgeous, and I loved this piece, and it's also a very hard class to do. My customers, by the time you've been shopping with me for 20 years, I'm trying to, make some pretty challenging, advanced, classes. What's great about this is a lot of people, and I know my customers, yeah, I don't like I don't like a tight piece. I don't like a piece around my neck. I know, I get it. I hear you. This is not, it's a choker. I mean, it's a collar. It's not a choker, but there's an extra 6 inches of chain in the back that allow you to adjust it wherever, you'd like it to fall. Excuse me. Here's my collarbone, right? So it's well under that, and you could make it even, longer if you wanted, but it's a stunning piece. And I use very high-end pearls, and these are all on vermeil spacers, so sterling with 18 karat gold plating, and then we wove it all with the leather. It was kit was very expensive even back then. It was like $85 way back then. The pearls alone, 2, 4, 6, 10, 9 of them, 10 of them, are worth more than $60 today. Freshwater pearls, when I had the shop, we had a wall of pearls. It was like heaven. And beautiful, beautiful pearls. Only good stuff. And, but now if you shop pearls at a gem show, they're at least double what they were. And I could talk on that forever. With reasons why. But quality like this today is either A, not you can't find it, or it's outrageous. So anyway, the beautiful pearls on here alone are worth $60, $65. I mean, at least $6 a piece, if not more. And then all the other materials on here. So the material's about $75. She's on sale for $45, $45 or $48. It's a crazy, gorgeous, one-of-a-kind piece, and it's not tight, right? So if you have this isn't the right shape neckline, but if you have something like a round neckline, look how beautiful that is. So stunning. And I love this big collar, and I'm just going to say it. I think it looks great on bigger gals. People get afraid to wear bigger jewelry. But it really, I think, is a beautiful balance to it. It's a gorgeous piece. It's been a favorite of mine, which is why I've had it so long. But it's a very hard class. And so I hang on to the pieces thinking I might teach it again one day. But with everything being online, I've really tried not to teach the really hard ones because I'm not there, to help people. It's not that they couldn't figure it out. They can. I know you all are pros. But, I want it to go smoothly for you. And so, okay, I think I have one more statement necklace. And this was on the last sale too. And it is, again, more of a collar. And I'm going to say a couple things about it. I'm not going to put it on, but I'm going to say a couple things. These pearls, these huge pearls, are shell pearls, and I should do a whole pearl thing. They're not big glass pearls. They're made of mother of pearl, and then the coating, so they have a beautiful weight to them, and then you get the coating. It's like crushing the mother of pearl, right, and then mixing it with a compound that they are dipped in, and sometimes dyed if they're different colors. This one's happen to be white, but they are so beautiful. And these are not, they don't make them anymore. Once they only made them for a couple of years, and then China started just making big glass pearls, and it's hard to tell the difference at first glance. You can tell the difference in weight, but and in luster and in sheen, but so just became hard for the people that were making them to compete. Anyway, the reason I just want to take it off here though. So it's gorgeous on. Again, it's the same dealio. There's an adjustable clasp in the length that's back there, so it can lay here. But I want to share something else about it. This started out as a bracelet, and I can probably put the picture in the listing for folks that want an idea. I'm going to hold this up. So if you wanted to convert this to a bracelet, All right, the hard part's, again, already been done. It's the weave in the middle. These chain tassels, how am I going to get this to stay? The chain tassels as the bracelet what we did there. What I did for the bracelet is instead of just on one side as the necklace, I had these little tassels much shorter and on both sides. So when you're looking down at the picture of it, there's only, it's a smaller bead, but you can just, if you really want to do it in a bracelet, just to cut these tassels off and then add it to the other side. But it's really, really cute. So it's a little woven bracelet with the little chains on either side, and it was really stunning. So there are options. Don't, I just don't want people to discount, like, oh, I don't wear that kind of, shorter necklace thing, whatever. But I do love those pearls. And this is, a great, again, the hard part, the challenging part is getting the way I did this chain weave and getting all the pins through it and stuff. So the hard part's done for you. Okay. And I'm happy to help, like anyone that wants to do that. Those are statement necklaces. And I probably should have mentioned you could, I don't know, make notes, I guess, if you wanted to jot down notes of pieces you liked. Did I mention a price? She's only $24, right? The materials, I've had that one since the store. Materials were $35, and that necklace is only $24 on sale. Great price. Okay, let's go into gemstone necklaces. Let's do that, or pieces. Some are bracelets. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, I don't know where to go. Okay, let me move the branch piece. And this float, this gemstone chain float, I offered, this is a new kit last year, or I offered it again last year, and put it together. However, it looks similar to this, but this is not that one. This is mine. This is my float. And you can tell because the pictures are different. So this is my own. The one we did for a new kit to like reintroduce that kit. Smaller beads, the different clasp. The idea is the same. But this has much bigger beads and much nicer gemstones. So I recreated a version that would be a lot less expensive for people to make. But like I said, this is my own piece. And so I'm not going to put it on, but it's a beautiful float of turquoise and coral and big freshwater pearls and big citrine and this big, beautiful coral, lots of big, lovely pieces, and the big flower clasp. And the pictures show how many different ways you can wear it, right? You can wear it doubled with the clasp in front, which is typically how I would wear it. The other way is to wrap it as a wrap bracelet. It's so long, you could redo this into two separate pieces if you wanted to. The middle section where that big coral is actually wire wrapped onto there in the middle. So you wouldn't have to, like, it's already split for you. If you really wanted to convert this into two strands or two separate strands, you wouldn't have to like cut or destroy the ends or anything. So it's a beautiful piece. This is my own. So it's a little tricky. It's not really based off the kit price. I'm trying to find her. So this one of mine has about $40 of materials, and she's on sale for $35, $36. That's why I hate quoting prices. I have a lot of scribbles here. That's why I make sure but right around there, right? Unbelievably cheap. And so, so, so beautiful. Okay. I'm tangling things up. That was one. Let's do, then I have a similar design. And this one's in a set. There's an earring that goes with her. This is my gemstone float. That was a gemstone chain float. This one is our gemstone convertible float. So it's on silk, and you can wear it multiple ways. It has gorgeous freshwater pearls, and again, this is also my own. It has really big, beautiful garnets, pyrite, moonstone. I love this color palette. And you can wear it long. Oh, you probably didn't see it the way I had it on with this lariat. I mean, you could layer it if you wanted to. That's why we did this pretty toggle with the dangles. So you can wear it as a long pendant piece and then layer pieces inside of it. Or I often would wear it doubled, right? With the toggle then in front again, so that the toggle's a pendant. I can't see the camera, but something like that. It's so pretty. Or you can wear it as a wrapped bracelet. And before someone thinks this gets all tangled, if you've made a pearl float on silk, they normally don't get tangled. Now, when I store this, I store it on a card, like wrapped around a card, but it generally doesn't get tangled. Look how beautiful. Right? Like, it's so gorgeous as a multi-strand piece. So, and this is a beautiful color palette. And the earring is going with it that I made to match it. Is when we had this available as a kit. Did I not have the little square white one? This earring has freshwater pearls, and all in the same beautiful color story that matches her. Right? It's gorgeous. So this is available as a set now. And I may stop doing prices. You're getting the idea. They're very inexpensive for what they are. Her materials are over $50 because it's all gemstones things. And this one's with the earrings only $38. So it's so beautiful. And again, really, of course, beautifully made. Yeah. So I just love this piece. So there is a gemstone set. Okay, let's go faster, Vicki. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking for all my gemstone pieces. Let's do. So this was not a kit. This was a sample from my pearl lining class. It's a beautiful strand of labradorite with a gorgeous cut teardrop pendant. It is knotted on like a light blue turquoise silk. It's knotted between each one. It has extended chain on there because it is still pretty short, about 18 inches, I think, altogether. But it's a lovely knotted piece and a gorgeous strand of labradorite that is available. And this is one of my hidden gems bracelets, right? I made beautiful precious palettes with gemstones and freshwater pearls that we sell in little tubes, or I do different color stories, different times of the year kind of thing. And this was so gorgeous. I've hung on to it for so long. It's such a beautiful color story. Look at how gorgeous that is. Full of garnet, amethyst, moonstone, pearls. She's so beautiful. And so it's a bracelet, the hidden gems, but just like I'm holding it, you can take the clasp off and add chains on the side, and now it's a necklace. right? So you can do that with so many of the bracelets. You can do that, and it just, looks gorgeous. So lots of options. I love this little sample. So there's the Hidden Gems bracelet that's available. Oops. And then another gemstone bracelet is this big moonstone druzy, a natural moonstone, and a druzy with a druzy pendant. And again, you'll see that from the photos online that I did beautiful caps and chain on the end. So this is not a class, it was just a sample that is so just lovely, finished beautifully. I love this chain. This is one of the chains that are discontinued. So, right, the natural druzy on there, all the sparkles. So that is available on sale. I think that's all of them. Oh, no, just kidding. And then I've had our little eye bracelets. This kit has been on sale for a little bit, and so I have several samples of it in the ruby and in the amethyst, right? And these are only like $10. So I mean, the ones that are inexpensive are really inexpensive. All right, it's such a beautiful little bracelet. I love it, and just like all the other things I've shown, it look, a little dangle on the back of that. Very cute. You could easily make it into a necklace. So I want to keep pointing things out like that, because don't discard things that, like, oh, I never wear bracelets, or my daughter never wears them. She sure like that. Then you just have to add more cord onto the ends, and now and move the clasp to the back, and now it's a necklace, right? So lots of options, and I have 3 of those because I make it so many times in the ruby or the Ami. And I think, oh no, see, just don't know what I'm doing. And it's another amethyst drop pendant. Right, this is so beautiful that we made. This was a recent kit. I was able to make, this is the sample from it. So this is drop pendant with the amethyst and little amethyst dangles. The whole thing's quite long. It's like 24 inches. So that's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Whoops. Okay. Then, so there's the gemstone ones. Let's do some sets, because there's some really cool sets. Let's start with our heart. Look at our dancing hearts. This is so beautiful. It may look kind of dark from where it is to you. It's right, full of those beautiful hearts. It's a dark, like garnet red and purple, like a dark plum and dark garnet red. Look how gorgeous this is. And the clasp was in the front, the little pendant. You could turn it into 2 bracelets if you'd rather have it, as a bracelet, but it's a beautiful piece on. I love it. And there's the earring that matches her, that goes with it, right, as a set. This was a great piece. I have quite a few of my Valentine's Day samples on here. Necklace and earring. So this kit together was $58 materials. Or 48. This kit's only 38. What? For all that work and all that beautiful sparkle. So this is a gorgeous kit. So there's that one in the silver, and then there's the bracelet in the gold with the gold earring. And this one, the bracelet is in reds, like beautiful Valentine's red. Right, look how lovely she is. So full of sparkles, same gorgeous, earring, but again in the red with her bracelet. Only $28 for this set. Right, so lovely. Okay. Another cool set, really cool sets that I have available are pretty recent. So I'm scooting everything out, you know, making room for everything. Is the Shimmer Lariat. Is available. I have 2 colors of it. It might be kind of hard to see on camera, but this is one of my very favorite color stories. It's Magical Garden, or Magical Season. Deep plums, browns, champagnes, cognacs, ivories. It's such a beautiful color story and very, very long. And what's different, it's based off our Silken Lariat, which is a really popular kit in class we've had. But I made this as like an update. So we did little fancier ends, just nicer cones. And instead of just the focal on the ends, I added focals along the body of the piece. So that when you're wrapping, if you're going to wear it wrapped, which this is quite long, then that focal is in the middle. Right, so beautiful. You don't know where. Something that has a neckline that works, but right, that's hit so nice. And there's a beautiful earring that goes with it. It's our little shimmer earring, also fairly new. Right, that goes with her. I just dropped that one. And I love this little earring. It's got mixed up. Flip around, there we go. Right, it's a great little design. Very cute. And this is all knotted. If you're not familiar with the design, it's all knotted, full of crystals. That was one way you can wear it. You can also fold it. Depends on, you know, the neckline that you're wearing. And because of the way we did the focals, is right where you fold it. You can see the focal files here, and then the other 2 fall to one side. It's so pretty. It's really, really beautiful. So there's that one in the beautiful gold color story. And then there's also the one in the silver. In the more of the plums and grays and pinks, the winter pastel, winter pinks. Look how gorgeous. Right? So same design, same beautiful, you know, beautiful ends to it, and the beautiful focals I added, and the same beautiful earring that goes with her in silver. And these were, this kit altogether with everything was $58, materials $45, and now you can get the set for $30, the finished one for $35 for both pieces. What? Like, it's crazy deal. So lovely. Oh, now there's a couple other sets. Just quickly, there's a beautiful little heart. Whoops, not heart necklace, but I did with the large heart earrings, because they're not making this big heart any longer. So I did that together as a set. Hearts, branches, right, this branch lariat. I love this piece very much. It's always been a favorite of mine. I used very nice biwa pearl, really nice quality pearls on here. And what I love about this piece, we've had it for a while, is it looks like a lariat, but it's not, right? There's a clasp in the back. So you can adjust the length however you want that to fall. And if you want this to be shorter, you could just cut that a little bit shorter so it didn't fall, you know, as long for you. But I have always loved this necklace. I just think it's really classy and really beautiful. And the end there's a gorgeous cap, and there's a bracelet right that goes with it. A lovely little bracelet with a branch and the moonstone. There's little moonstones here on the side. So that's available as a set as well for only $24. That's crazy. Okay. This is going to be a mess for me to clean up later. Okay, I think this was the sets, gemstones. Let's just take my bracelets I just had on. My favorite. This is from the store. These used to be great kits. They were $95, I think, at the time. That had, it's even hard to see, 5 rows. I made a beautiful color story of crystals. It's a multi-strand, obviously. Beautiful color story of crystals. And then we used beautiful, beautiful chains on the back that peep through the crystals. And I love this design. It was a popular kit that I, sold in many colors. And it's just a lovely piece, right? So gorgeous. You definitely do it as a necklace if you wanted to. Just put the, add a chain to the end of it. But it's a fantastic bracelet, and I just love how the color of these chains have held up all these years, and it's a favorite piece of mine. There's one. Then the other, right, we just taught these as our last, or offer these as our last classes. This is our beautiful bling bracelets I have. Look how gorgeous. So one in gold and black, and there's one in gold and bronze, right? We just offered this kit again. It was $55 materials on our $35 just to make it. And these are on sale for $25, which is insane considering the amount of work. And then, of course, that's not all. We have our beautiful Cartier cuff in gorgeous silver, or gunmetal and silver, or silver and gunmetal. Should I mix her over here? It's one of the reasons I wanted to go ahead and do this kit again, because I have so many of these samples, and I have this beautiful gunmetal I just made, which is my new favorite color combination. This has a safety clasp on it. This kit was $65. There's $40 in materials just to make it. It's very advanced, or like very difficult class to do, I think, or project to do. But these are available, are also $28. What? And they're really beautiful. And you can adjust the links on these by just adding extra jump rings or whatever you want to add to them. Okay, let's go a little faster, Vicki. I just wanted to also show, this was an older piece from the store with the woven rhinestone chain. Look how gorgeous. I added brand new cones and stuff to the finish of it. It's so beautiful, right? This was an older class that I wanted to bring back one day, but they've discontinued this cup chain, this rhinestone chain. Look how beautiful. Again, makes a gorgeous necklace. I mean, look how beautiful that would be as a necklace. So lovely, right? So beautiful. And then I also have one of our Rocker Chic bracelets left. I've also had this for a long time that I wanted to make again. But now it's a sample for someone. Okay. And I think all I have left, oh, just kidding. I'll do it quickly. We have pendant necklaces. I've got a couple of my lucite ones that I hand dyed, right, that are so lovely. Again, very inexpensive. There's going to be like $10 and $15. They're on very long, chains. I've got the really pretty plum one, or one in the blue and the white. And then I pulled out these leather tassels. I love them very much, and they're just fun. I think they're just fun. These kits are going to be very inexpensive, right? And they're just a fun piece to wear. They all have adjustable clasps on the back, and it's a great color, really fun, casual. And there's matching earring. It's a great earring that goes with it. It's so cute. There's one, this is olive set. There is then a black set. It's not just black though. You'll be able to see on that. It's my favorite colors of leather. It's a mauve and a silver and a black, and so pretty. That's also really, really full tassel. Again, adjustable chains on the back, and there's an earring. And then this one is my favorite one that I made really special. Very long. I love the little, I added these cute little like boho kind of ties in the middle. And also these just some of my favorite colors of leather cord that they don't make it anymore. Mauves, like a mauve, plummy, sage green, these natural colors, and it's full of crystals on the bottom. This one's quite long. Very full and thick, and I just think it's so stinking cute, you know, and casual. I love this little effect right here, right? And these are going to be like $10. So there's just, I think they're just really, really fun pieces. That is the pendant necklaces. And last thing are earrings that I'm just going to show quickly. Get them, or I could go over my head. Okay. There's some earrings, the statement earrings. They're available individually. The beautiful chandeliers, right? Those were really, really, really hard. So this is one of those classes. I brought it back a year ago, maybe a little bit more, and it's so difficult to do. But now you can have the samples or the piece for like $15. There's one in silver, one in gold. My sweetheart one. These chains and dangles, all different. All different statement earrings. And then these earrings are going to be in sets. I just have silver and gold in the same earring. And so there's that beautiful little floral crystal. This is our window to our heart. This is our drop chandeliers. And these are little lucite sunburst ones. Again, we're talking $10, $15, $10 for the set, you know, kind of thing. Just because, so again, someone else should enjoy them. So, sorry if I went through those just as quick as I could in the end because we're getting so long. But if you're still here, I sure appreciate it. And that is just about the majority of all of our pieces. There's maybe a few more here and there. But live tonight, Wednesday, March 27th, 7:30. I'll leave the link below. If it's after the date, don't worry. Still click on the link, see if they're still available or what else is still available. I launched a small estate sale collection of specialty findings on the weekend that's still there too. So there's lots of other great things to shop, and I think that's it. I'm excited for these pieces to have a new life and a new home, and for you to love and enjoy them. And I think that's it. I think I had notes. I think that's it though. There's free shipping with orders over $50. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, subscribe to the video, all the things, and I will see you next time. And until then, sparkle brightly like the star that you are. Mwah! Peace.